So I want to breed 500 flamingos, and I want to do it while successfully running a zoo. Is it possible? I don't know. We're going to find out together. So without further ado, let's jump straight on in because this is going to take a hot minute to actually do. I have started just by building a little habitat. This is not big enough to house 500 flamingos. It might house 100 to 150. But we're going to start with 10 flamingos and just go from there. Well, help if I knew how to spell flamingo. Oh, me and my butterfingers. Okay, so there's only 3 available for us at the moment, and that's gonna have to do. And we're just gonna have to press play. I was gonna start with 10 mating pairs, okay? That's what I was gonna start with to try and get to 500 and see how long it takes. Wish us luck. Okay, we have habitat boards and education going for it all, so hopefully that will get some happy customers giving us some donations. Okay, there's still no flamingos available. That's fine. We will add in, while we're doing it, some food and some toilets and stuff. I think that's probably the best way to try and get some extra cash coming in. Hopefully it doesn't send us bankrupt. And I do need to get the vet researching them. Vet research should probably get her on the active disease. Dorothy, you've got this. I believe in you. What is happening right now? I'm gonna have to put, where is she going? Oh, waiting for vet surgery. That's my bad. You know, I'm man enough to admit when I'm wrong, and I did forget to put a vet surgery down. $4,000 dues? Okay. I didn't consider sick animals. I should have. I should have expected sick animals, but I didn't. Okay, not much is happening at this point, so I'm gonna check back in once we do get the first baby flamingo. Or the first breeding, okay? We'll do something, but until that time, like we're on year 3. And there's been no babies born. I've got one male, and that's it. If he dies, we're actually, we're in a bit of trouble. Okay, we're back. On the 4th of June, year 4, we are finally getting the flamingos to mate. Now, I did end up getting, I've got 10 females in here and only 2 males. I'm still waiting on some more males to come, but what are we thinking? No luck with that one, but look, it's a start, and that's a good place to start. I missed it. Okay, we've got our first one. How long does it take? September. So not long at all. They do seem to have quite a fast turnaround. Hell yeah. Finally. It's about damn time. Oh my god. I didn't even see how many they can have per event. A girl. Oh, the little sweetie. Okay, let's check on them. They can only have one baby. Okay. Look. This might take a while. I may have severely underestimated how long this was going to take. It's fine. It's fine. This is fine. It's fine. Okay, a little update. We have officially had the second baby born. Year 6. We're getting there. But we do have 5 males now, so hopefully that will start to get the ball rolling. It's been a slow process. The animal trading just does not want to give me any males, really. Okay, we've got another flamingo expecting offspring. We're doing well. Everything's coming up Millhouse now. It's... Look at it. We're just doing so good. My mild concern is, in about another 10 years or so, we're probably going to start to lose all the original ones, so we really need the ball to start rolling. Okay, we've got another one mating. They're expecting offspring. Great, okay. We're doing this. We're going. We've got this. What are we sitting with? How many? 4 babies, 1 expecting. We've got at least the first little baby boy born. Okay, we have 19 so far. That's a good start. We have almost doubled our numbers. If I could get another 4 boys, I'll get them in the trade center. If not, I'm happy to just have them bred. But that's where the starting point that I really wanted was 10 of each. Okay, we are still on 20 animals, and it has been, I think, like another 3 years. There's been a lull. I know once the ball starts rolling, it'll start rolling, but until then, it is just like painfully slow, about to mate. Exactly. This is what we're talking about. Okay. Okay, we've got 3 males here. That should get us, I think, nearly to the 10 that I was wanting. There we go. 10 males. That's perfect. Now we just have to wait. It's just the waiting game. Okay, so I've done a little bit while I was waiting. I have decorated ever so slightly and extended what we do have. We've now got a Bernie Bakes and an information center. Things are going well. We've got $172,000. I really thought the cash might have been an issue in this game, but apparently it's not. So I will just keep decorating. I'm slowly starting to add to the flamingo enclosure as well, but we do have 44 flamingos now. We just had like a massive influx of babies, and I don't think anyone else is pregnant here at the moment. Somebody is about to mate. Here we go. Number 7 is pregnant actually, and 11. So great, great, great. Happy, happy days. Oh, well, we've had 45. Is numbering it really necessary? Probably not. I think every now and again I might just, once it hits a milestone, name that one. And we'll see how we go, because typing 1 to 500 was not on the cards of what I had planned for today. You good there, bud? Number 8, you good? How about we move you? You can be moved, because that might make me throw up watching you do that forever. How are we going for everything? They don't have enough hard shelter. They've still got plenty of space though, so how about we just throw another one of these down, will we? Again, hard shelter is pretty much all good. This is going to start to look full soon, and I'm so here for it. It has taken so long. Okay, quick little check-in. It is now, what, year 18? We have hit 50. We have just over doubled our starting 20 that we wanted. Oh my goodness. It does seem to be picking up pace a little bit now though. What are we at? 61. I would like to see it snowball significantly faster, because we've got some that are 45 years old, and I think they... Oh, what do they live to? 59. Okay, maybe they've got another 10 years in them. Some of them might. Maybe. If we're lucky. Okay, we have officially made it to 100. We're a fifth of the way there. It has been 24 years. I'm hoping we make it before year 100. I'm not holding hope at this point, okay? Afshin, I'm gonna make you 100. I have stopped individually numbering them all because it was getting a little bit too much. But we are going to press play, keep it speeding on through. I feel like my computer is starting to lag ever so slightly. I have extended the habitat just because I can, more than anything else. I think I'll need it soon. We have, after 26 years, our first frickety fracking the fam. I may have missed it. 27 is 15 years old. And who are they? Are they going with this one? Is that their child? Sibling. Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna move it away and hope that that fixes it, okay? My game isn't like being at like high speeds right now. It is year 31 and we have officially hit 200 flamingos. Okay, so let's go maturity. We're at 203. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we have marked number 200. I'll check back in when we're officially at the halfway mark if one of our flamingos does not die first, because they're getting quite old and I feel like maybe it was 59 years that they could get to, and it's getting pretty close to that. But I have decorated ever so slightly. I'm slowly making my way around. It's gonna look like a proper zoo by the end of this. We are still making bank. So I will check back in when we do have 250 flamingos. Okay, there was an absolute baby boom and it jumped from 240 to 275. So we did miss the 250 mark, but it is year 34 and we've had over half of the flamingos born. We have our 2 oldest flamingos, 7 and 8, straight up lying to you, 7 and 4, who are past their prime, okay? It says they're like 59, they're past that. They're gonna die at any moment, and we are getting on the higher end of some of them, so I do know we will be starting to lose some flamingos while we gain some, so it will not be as fast as it has been, but I'm interested to see. I'm hoping it takes less than 50 years. 50 for 500 seems like a good way to go. What do you guys think? I feel like that's a good way to go. I have just decked out their habitat a little bit more. They needed more water, they needed more food enrichment. This is still 30% of their food enrichment for all of these flamingos. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can't fit any more in. I physically can't fit enough food enrichment in for them. So it is what it is. They're just gonna have to be a little bit unhappy about it. We are so close. That is just like, it's taking so long to get this last one. It was literally like, there we go. I was about to say, it's like when you watch a pot boil. Like a watched pot never boils, a watched flamingo never gets to 300. I'll just double check that we didn't lose a flamingo in there. We did lose a flamingo. Let's create a memorial, shall we? I already have the flamingo here, ready and waiting. They died of old age, number 9. That wasn't even the first one to go. I feel like it was 7 and 4. Number 9 came out of nowhere to die before the other ones. I will not be having a memorial for every single flamingo that dies. I think that might actually kill my computer. They need more hard shelter. I don't understand how I'm meant to fit enough water, enough land, and enough hard shelter. This is crazy behavior. Unless I try and just build one large hard shelter in the middle, that might be my best option. Or unless I cover some of the ground. They don't necessarily need a lot of bedding, do they? Maybe I'm onto something here. Maybe it's big brain. Is that technically one of the ugliest hard shelters you've ever seen? Yes. Does it serve a purpose? Also, yes. However, it's still not quite enough. It is only... Oh wait, now it's 100%. I don't know what happened, but it was at 90 something, so I don't know what changed. I don't know what changed. But I'm not going to complain because... Oh, look at them all sheltering under there. That actually makes me feel better about putting it. They're using it. It makes the habitat look ugly. Okay, we have officially hit Flamingo 400. It has only taken 41 years. I'm a little bit scared. I said, like, we should easily get there by 50 years. Now I'm not so sure. So I said, how bad can Campylobacterosis, I know I'm butchering that, be? Turns out real bad. There is a possibility that this is going to ruin me and my attempt to get to 500. I have probably 20 or 30 that aren't infected. I don't know if I need a vet for each and every one of them, or like the vet research will be enough. I just don't know. But to try and speed things up, I'm going to purchase maybe like 10 vets. So let's see if that fixes anything, because I am mildly concerned. My game is also laggy as hell right now, so we're not going to move. Okay, she's researching that one now. Go, Dorothy, go. I actually should probably see. Are we thinking it's all Q fever? Okay. It looks like it's majority Campylobacterius. Bacteriosis. I'm just gonna call it Campylobacter, which I think is like a food poisoning one. So it's probably not that, but some of them are still breeding, so bless their soul. I've actually never had diseases this bad in my zoo, okay? I promise this is a first. I'm usually onto it pretty well. But what do we got here? What staff are queuing? The vet surgery. I think I'm gonna have to do something crazy, and that is add probably about 10 vet surgeries in. This could be my financial ruin, but it's willing to do it. I'm willing. I don't even know if I have this many vets, but it is, look, I've got to do it, okay? Did I just spend close to 60 grand somehow? Yes. I think it was on vet surgeries, not 100% certain, but I need it because this is actually kind of scary. Because if this starts to make them die faster, I'm going to be in trouble. We're at 418, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, it doesn't take too long. So you know what I might need to do? Is I might need a few more keepers as well. That is a filthy, filthy habitat. No wonder I'm getting diseased animals. I am so sorry, flamingos. Let me get some keepers going. I think I might have to bump this back up to $5 and $5. I'm concerned, okay? I'm getting fines as well because there's diseased animals, but they're like all diseased. Did I just get... I am pretty sure I just got a ridiculous amount of fines, that like $130,000 worth of fines. I've actually got to wait for that to finish doing what it's doing, which is concerning. I actually can't click on anything. Tickets are underpriced? Okay, well I would bump them up more, but I can't because I'm stuck in a never-ending loop of find animals. So I'm gonna just come back once this is all finished. So I managed to save the zoo because I hadn't saved it since I started playing today, and I was not willing to lose 200 animals plus. We are now negative $107,000. Look, it's not looking good for us, but let's see. Do I take a loan out? It's like, it's not even enough. Okay, actually, I think they did say tickets are underpriced. Let's try $7 and $7 and see. And we are just going to do it on low for a small period of time. Just slow, okay? We're not going to rush this. We have plenty of keepers, I think, trying to fix all of these issues. Okay, Q fever, we're getting much closer. Okay, there doesn't seem to be any Q fever left. Has anyone seen anything as chaotic as that? I need to know if you guys have also been fined crazy how much you were fined in this game, because $228,000 in fines? That was a little whoopsie doodle. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward. This could be my ruin. This could be my ruin, okay? If we have the inspector here again, I'm going to actually never financially recover from this. I don't know if I'm gonna financially recover from this. Like, I actually don't think me firing anyone is going to help this situation. I'm just being treated for Q fever. I thought there was no Q fever left. Oh god, oh no. Okay, now they're actually fully researching that. What? I'm so scared, guys. I'm so scared. How much can I get in the negative before they will take this zoo from me? How long does it take to fix 420 animals? Look, there's at least one there that's not. 2, 3. Okay, we only had one die of Q fever. Okay, everyone's welfare has gone up ever so slightly. I don't like how much my money is going down. If I look, let's just see, can I bump this to $9 a pop? I mean, it's really not going to make that much difference because there's only 120-ish people in the zoo. Why was there such a lull of people? No. No. Oh no. Okay, I've got to save, exit, and get back in because otherwise it goes through all of the fines. In the wise words of Tiger King, I am never going to financially recover from this. Nor do I think I'm going to make it to 500. This could be what breaks me. And if it's what... the fact that we're so close is what's killing me here. Like, the end was in sight. It was another, like, 10 years. And I don't know, maybe I can be in financial ruin for that long. I don't know. But I feel like the game's going to cut me off at one point and be like, you are bankrupt. Stop what you're doing. You know what? Considering the state that it was in, that cleanliness isn't too bad. I will call a vet for Malik because I'm sure that's not going to do well for the health of our animals. Okay, we had another one die, but that's fine. We can take some losses here. I'm just not seeing a lot of recovery, which is my main concern. Inspector is arriving in 13 months, which will send me into close to $500,000 in debt. We were doing so well. Like, so well. And then we weren't. I just feel like there is not enough healed animals. I don't know if the ones that are then being treated and healed are coming back and just getting sick again. Look, I know when the war is lost, and it is officially lost, okay? I am negative $500,000, with the inspector coming pretty much every year to tack on another $200,000 worth of fines, and every single one, no, that could be a lie. Let's have a look. I'm gonna say 408 out of my 411 animals are diseased, and I just don't think there's any way that I can financially recover from this. We were so close to the finish line that it's actually painful, and I'm so annoyed that we didn't make it, but look, it is what it is. That was my mistake. I should have jumped on board with the vets researching diseases earlier. I said, it's fine. I've never had much issue with the diseases before. And that was my downfall. my beautiful flamingo only zoo. It was decked out. It was actually decorated. There's lights. It was financially stable until I had all my diseased animals. I have never had that many in fines before, and that is so friggin' funny that it was $200 and something thousand worth of fines each time. But I'm gonna have to call it here because I just know that I can't come back from this. And I don't know at what point the zoo cuts me off financially, but this was a big whoopsie. But if you guys did enjoy the chaos of this one, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments if there's anything else like this that you would like to see me do. I don't know if I can do another breeding 500. Maybe I'll do that in Planet Zoo too, but I don't know if I can do any more in Planet Zoo, as there is pretty much just flamingos and penguins, and I've done them both. But thank you guys so much once again for hanging with me today. I hope you have a lovely morning, noon, or night wherever you might be in the world, and I'll see you next time. Bye!